Welcome to the water extraction bit. So this is, as everything else, super simple. Have our pan with the plant mass and water. So it's 80 grams of plant mass to 2 litres of water. Into that I'm going to add some licorice chips, or I have already added, as you saw in the last video. These are licorice chips. These work really well for making tea. If you make a fine powder, it's impossible to filter it. It's just ridiculous. You can't powder this stuff. It behaves differently to rosemary. So chips like this or small pieces is great. 20 grams of licorice to 80 grams of rosemary. Now you'll see with 2 litres of water this pan doesn't have a lot of space. And when you heat this up it's going to try and boil, and you are going to boil it. The alcohol that's in the plant comes off first and it makes it foam. So when you start heating this, you need to keep a very, very, very close eye on it, because it's going to foam up and try and escape and blow all of your plant mass all over the kitchen and all over the cooker, which makes a real mess. I forgot. I wasn't watching while this happened. So keep stirring it, keep stirring, keep stirring. Let the alcohol come off. Once it's settled down and it's just bubbling away gently, reduce it by half. So take a litre of water off. Thereabouts. It takes about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of gently boiling, it's done its job, and everything that you want is now in the water. The water will now be a brown colour. It won't be green colour, it's now brown. So boil it down by half and then use another one of these cloth filters to separate the plant mass from the water. Then we're going to do a concentration. We're going to have to filter it and clean it till it's completely clear and then concentrate it. Because in order to blend the water component with the alcohol component, we need to get this down to just a few mil and then mix it with glycerin and put it into the alcohol. Now we'll show you that in the blending process. For now, you just need to boil this down by half, filter it off and keep the liquid bit. When you do this, this is where the cleanliness really, really, really comes in. If you put the water-based stuff into a dirty jar, it will go off. Bacteria will grow in it and it will start to ferment. So if you're making this one day and you're blending the next day, you're going to have a fermented, horrible mess to work with. So the jar that you collect it in, the filtering equipment and everything else associated with this, from this moment on, needs to now be done under proper sterile conditions. Just like wine making. You don't want to get bacteria and things in the product. You want to be nice and clean. So wash everything, sterilise everything. Hydrogen peroxide, caustic soda, ethanol, whatever you've got, whatever you need, get it all clean and run this part. And then in the blending video, I will tell you how far down you need to condense this end liquid to go with how much alcohol to how much glycerin to how much of this concentrate.